In this video, we will focus on application of integration, volume. So volume, we have three methods. We start with this method. So if you look at this method, so for this method, it only involves one curve. So it only involves one curve. So let's say shaded region. So this is the shaded region. Let's say as I write as R, I state as R, shaded region revolve about the line y is equals to k. So the shaded region is revolved between this line, which is y is equals to k. So for this method, we will refer to first, if the shaded region is revolved up and down. So for the example, let's say here is up and down, revolve up and down. So next we will use values of x, function in terms of x. So function in terms of x. So if the shaded region is revolved up and down, in these cases, revolve up and down, so we will use value of x and then function in terms of x. So the volume will be equals to pi. So we have to multiply with pi. Integration from a to b, fx minus k, where k is the line of revolution. So fx minus k squared dx. How about if the shaded region is revolved about x-axis? So if it is revolved about x-axis, in x-axis, y is equals to 0. So therefore here is pi, actually is pi, actually the volume is equals to pi integrate from a to b fx minus k, but our k is 0 in this question because this is revolved about x-axis. So our k is 0. Therefore, we can simplify as f pi integrate from a to b. So here we have squared fx squared with respect to x. So because our k is 0. Next, we look at if the shaded region is revolved about the line x is equals to k. You can see that in this question, it's going to revolve here. So this is right to left, right to left. So if let's say if the shaded region is revolved right and left, right and left. So we will use values of y and then function in terms of y. So if the shaded region, let's say in this question, revolve about x and y. Here is revolve about x and y. Here is revolve right and left, or left and right. So if the shaded region is revolved right and left, let's say for this example, so we will use value of y. So y is from a to b, and our function must be in terms of y. So this here is pi integrate from a to b fy minus k. So where k is the line of revolution, dy, k squared with respect to y. If the shaded region is revolved about y-axis, or x is equals to 0. So in this case, here is x is equals to 0. So actually the volume is equals to pi, integrate from a to b. The function must be in term of y, fy minus 0, because our k is 0 with respect to y. So here we have squared, or I can simplify as pi integrate from a to b fy squared with respect to y, because our k is 0.